Imagine a place where every view could be a postcard, a country where snow-capped peaks kiss the clouds and emerald valleys cradle crystal-clear lakes. This is Switzerland. It's a land that seems almost too perfect to be real. The air feels cleaner, the water tastes purer, and the very landscape sings a song of unparalleled beauty. From the moment you arrive, you are wrapped in a feeling of sublime tranquility. It's a country that has mastered the art of living well, blending breathtaking nature with a society that runs with the precision of one of its famous timepieces. It is simply, utterly captivating. My journey through this alpine paradise began with a simple gasp of admiration. The mountains are not just a backdrop here. They are the heart and soul of the nation. They tower over charming villages, their jagged silhouettes a constant, humbling presence. Below them, serene lakes reflect the sky like giant liquid mirrors. You can glide across their surfaces, feeling the gentle breeze, and look up at the majestic Alps that have stood for millennia. It's a place that invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to simply be in the moment. Every turn in the road reveals a new vista, each more stunning than the last. But it's not just the natural world that takes your breath away. The cities and towns are just as enchanting. Think of immaculately preserved medieval old towns, with cobbled streets that whisper stories of centuries past. Picture colorful houses adorned with vibrant frescoes, their window boxes overflowing with geraniums. This is a country where history is not confined to museums but is alive in the very architecture that surrounds you. It's a seamless blend of the ancient and the modern, where a historic clock tower can stand just a stone's throw from a bustling contemporary art gallery. It's this balance that makes Switzerland so uniquely fascinating. The sheer efficiency of it all is something to behold. The trains, oh the trains, they glide through mountains and valleys with a punctuality that is nothing short of legendary. This orderliness extends to every facet of life, creating a society that is safe, clean, and prosperous. But don't mistake this efficiency for a lack of warmth. The Swiss people, while perhaps a little reserved at first, are incredibly welcoming. They have a deep pride in their country and a genuine desire to share its wonders with visitors. It is this combination of stunning scenery and a well-run, welcoming society that makes Switzerland a true paradise on Earth. Switzerland is a country full of wonderful little quirks and fascinating facts. It's a land of delightful surprises. Did you know, for instance, that its flag is one of only 2 square sovereign state flags in the world? A simple, bold red square with a white cross. It's a symbol of its unique identity. And here's something truly remarkable. Swiss law dictates that there must be enough nuclear fallout shelters to accommodate the entire population. It's a testament to their incredible foresight and planning. This level of preparedness is woven into the fabric of the nation, ensuring peace of mind for all its citizens. It's quite astonishing, really. Then, of course, there's the chocolate. The Swiss don't just make chocolate, they have perfected it. They consume more of it per capita than any other nation. And frankly, who can blame them? It's a national passion. And what goes better with chocolate than cheese? The tradition of fondue is a cornerstone of Swiss culture. Imagine gathering with friends on a chilly evening, dipping crusty bread into a bubbling pot of melted Gruyère and Emmental, a truly heartwarming experience. And let's not forget the watches. Swiss watchmaking is a legendary craft, a symbol of precision, quality, and timeless elegance that is admired the world over. The way the country is governed is also rather unique. There is no single head of state. Instead, Switzerland has a 7-member federal council, and the presidency rotates among the members each year. It's a wonderfully democratic and collaborative approach to leadership. This stability is reflected in the economy. Swiss salaries are among the highest in the world, contributing to an exceptional quality of life. The country is also known for its safety and its vast gold reserves, which are stored deep within its mountains. It all adds up to a picture of a nation that is secure, stable, and incredibly well managed. This deep-seated sense of order and tradition creates a society that is both prosperous and peaceful. It's a place where you can feel completely at ease, whether you're hiking a remote mountain trail or exploring a bustling city center. The streets are safe, the public transport is reliable, and there's a general sense of respect and consideration among the people. This combination of unique traditions, economic stability, and a profound commitment to safety makes Switzerland not just a beautiful place to visit, but a truly wonderful place to be. It's a country that has truly figured out how to live in harmony. Our journey through the cities begins in Zurich, a place that perfectly balances cosmopolitan energy with historic charm. It's Switzerland's largest city, a global hub for finance and banking, yet it never feels overwhelming. The magnificent Lake Zurich lies at its heart, its clear waters inviting you for a swim or a boat trip on a sunny day. The city is brimming with culture, boasting over 50 museums and 100 art galleries. I spent a glorious afternoon wandering through the cobbled lanes of the Altstadt, or Old Town, marveling at the medieval houses and the twin towers of the Grossmünster Cathedral. It's a city that feels both vibrant and deeply rooted in its past. From Zurich, we travel to the nation's capital, Bern. Stepping into Bern's Old Town is like stepping back in time. The entire area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a perfectly preserved medieval city, nestled in a bend of the Aare River. I was utterly charmed by the 6 kilometers of covered arcades, known as Lauben, which make it a wonderful place for a stroll, whatever the weather. The Zittglogge, an ornate medieval clock tower with moving puppets, puts on a delightful show every hour. And yes, the city has a special connection to bears. The Bear Park, a spacious enclosure by the river, is home to the city's living symbols. Next we arrive in Lucerne, a city that feels like it's been plucked straight from a fairy tale. It is nestled on the shores of Lake Lucerne, surrounded by a breathtaking panorama of mountains. The city's most famous landmark is the Chapel Bridge, a covered wooden footbridge dating back to the 14th century adorned with paintings depicting Lucerne's history. It is simply beautiful. A short walk away is the poignant Lion Monument, a sculpture of a dying lion carved into a rock face, which Mark Twain described as the most mournful and moving piece of stone in the world. It's a powerful tribute to the Swiss guards who lost their lives during the French Revolution. Lucerne is also the perfect gateway to the Swiss Alps. From here, you can easily ascend Mount Pilatus or Mount Rigi for some of the most spectacular views imaginable. The city itself has a wonderful, relaxed atmosphere. You can spend hours wandering along the lakeside promenade, watching the swans glide by, or exploring the charming squares of the Old Town. It's a place that captures the very essence of Swiss beauty, a perfect harmony of urban charm and natural splendor. Lucerne is a city that stays with you long after you've left, a truly magical destination. Our travels then take us to Geneva, a city with a truly international soul. Situated on the shores of the vast and beautiful Lake Geneva, it is a global center for diplomacy and banking. It's home to the European headquarters of the United Nations and the Red Cross, giving it a sophisticated cosmopolitan feel. The city's most iconic landmark is the Jet d'eau, a magnificent fountain that shoots water 140 meters into the air, a spectacular sight against the backdrop of the Alps. Strolling along the lake, with its elegant promenades and parks, is one of the city's great pleasures. It feels grand and important, yet wonderfully serene. Not far from the city, you can explore the stunning Lavaux Vineyard Terraces, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, or visit the enchanting Chillon Castle, an island fortress that has inspired artists and writers for centuries. Geneva itself has a lovely old town with winding streets, hidden courtyards, and the impressive St. Pierre Cathedral. But it's the city's global perspective that truly sets it apart. You can hear languages from all over the world spoken on its streets, a constant reminder of its role as a meeting place for nations. It's a city that feels connected to the entire world, while still retaining its distinct Swiss character. From the global stage, we ascend to the high Alps, to the legendary village of Zermatt. This car-free resort lies at the foot of perhaps the most famous mountain in the world, the Matterhorn. Its dramatic pyramid-like peak is an unforgettable sight. Zermatt is a paradise for mountaineers, skiers, and hikers. I took the Gornergrat Railway, one of Europe's highest open-air cogwheel railways, which climbs up to a spectacular viewing platform. The panoramic view of the Matterhorn, the glaciers, and the surrounding peaks is simply breathtaking. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated awe. Then there is Interlaken, the adventure capital of Switzerland. The town is uniquely positioned between two stunning lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, and offers incredible views of the Eiger, Monch, and Jungfrau mountains. It's a place that buzzes with energy and excitement. Here you can try everything from paragliding and skydiving to canyoning and river rafting. For those seeking a slightly more tranquil experience, a boat trip on one of the turquoise lakes is a must. Interlaken is the perfect base for exploring the mountains and valleys of the Bernese Oberland, a place where natural beauty and thrilling adventures go hand in hand. For a taste of old-world Switzerland, one must visit Appenzell. This is a region where traditions are cherished and beautifully preserved. The main village is a vision of loveliness, with its colorful houses adorned with intricate frescoes and its completely vehicle-free main street. It's famous for its hearty Appenzeller cheese, a flavor you won't soon forget. The surrounding landscape is a gentle wonderland of rolling green hills and pristine mountain trails. A highlight for me was visiting the Escher Wildkirkli guest house, a restaurant miraculously built into the side of a sheer cliff face. It's an experience that is as surreal as it is spectacular. Next, we journey into the heart of a valley so beautiful it seems almost mythical. Lauterbrunnen is famous for its 72 thundering waterfalls, including the magnificent Staubbach Falls, which cascades down a cliff face right next to the village. From here you can take a cable car up to the car-free village of Mürren, perched on a high mountain terrace. The views across to the Eiger, Monch and Jungfrau are simply sublime. Mürren is also the gateway to the Schilthorn, a peak made famous by the James Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service. The revolving restaurant at the top, Piz Gloria, offers a 360-degree panorama that is truly worthy of a secret agent. Our journey through tradition continues in St. Gallen, a city in eastern Switzerland with a rich and fascinating history. Its story is deeply connected to its magnificent abbey, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Abbey Cathedral is a stunning example of late Baroque architecture, a truly awe-inspiring sight. But the real treasure lies within the Abbey Library. It is one of the oldest and most beautiful libraries in the world, a Rococo masterpiece that houses a priceless collection of ancient manuscripts. To step inside is to be transported to another time, a world of scholarship and devotion. Beyond the Abbey, St. Gallen has a charming old town with wonderful oriel windows, a legacy of its past as a major center for the textile industry. You can see the history of the city etched into its very buildings. It's a place that feels both grand and intimate, a city that proudly displays its cultural heritage. Exploring these destinations, Appenzell, Lauterbrunnen and St. Gallen, is like peeling back the layers of Swiss identity, discovering the deep-rooted traditions and profound history that lie beneath the surface of this modern, efficient nation. It's a journey that is as enriching as it is beautiful. Sometimes the greatest joys are found in the smaller, more intimate corners of a country. The medieval town of Gruyères is one such place. Perched on a hilltop, this perfectly preserved village is an absolute delight. As you wander its single, cobbled main street, you feel as though you've walked onto a film set. The town is, of course, world-famous for its delicious, nutty cheese, and a visit to a local cheese dairy is an absolute must. You can watch the master cheesemakers at work, a tradition that has been passed down through generations, and sample the cheese at its very freshest. It's a truly authentic taste of Switzerland. At the end of the street stands the magnificent Gruyères Castle, a fortress that dates back to the 13th century. Exploring its grand halls and ramparts offers not only a fascinating glimpse into centuries of regional history, but also stunning views of the surrounding countryside. The town also holds a quirky secret, the H.R. Giger Museum, which showcases the surreal and fantastical art of the man who designed the creature for the film Alien. It's a wonderfully unexpected contrast to the medieval charm of the rest of the town. Gruyères is a place that delights all the senses, a perfect blend of history, culture, and culinary excellence. For a taste of Switzerland's wild, untamed beauty, we head south to the Italian-speaking canton of Ticino and the breathtaking Valle Verzasca. This valley is famous for its crystal-clear emerald green river that winds its way through a landscape of smooth, white rocks and lush forests. The water is so clear you can see every stone on the riverbed. The valley's most iconic feature is the Ponte dei Salti, a double-arched medieval stone bridge that looks as if it has been there forever. It's an incredibly picturesque spot, a favorite for photographers and for the very brave, a place for a refreshing dip in the icy mountain water. The valley is dotted with tiny rustic stone villages known as rustici, which add to its timeless romantic atmosphere. Hiking along the river, you feel a million miles away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. It's a place for quiet contemplation and a deep connection with nature. In summer, the sun-warmed rocks along the riverbank become natural sun loungers, and you can spend a perfect afternoon just listening to the sound of the flowing water. Valle Verzasca is one of Switzerland's true hidden gems, a slice of Mediterranean magic nestled deep within the Alps, offering a completely different but equally enchanting Swiss experience. As our journey nears its end, it becomes clear that we have only scratched the surface of what this incredible country has to offer. Switzerland is a land of endless discovery, with wonders tucked away in every canton. Imagine standing before the Great Aletsch Glacier, the largest glacier in the Alps, a vast river of ice stretching for 23 kilometers. Or picture yourself crossing the peak walk by Tissot at Glacier 3000, the world's first suspension bridge connecting two mountain peaks, with views that will quite literally take your breath away. These are experiences that remind you of the sheer power and majesty of the natural world. There is the Engadine Valley, a high alpine valley with a unique dry climate and famously clear light that has inspired artists for centuries. There's the lakeside city of Lugano, with its palm trees and Italianate architecture, offering a taste of the Mediterranean. Nearby, the picturesque village of Morcote, voted the most beautiful village in Switzerland, clings to the shores of Lake Lugano. And for the true wilderness lover, there is the Swiss National Park, the oldest national park in the Alps, a protected area where nature is left completely to its own devices. The list of marvels goes on and on. What makes Switzerland so profoundly special is its extraordinary blend of elements. It is a country where untamed natural beauty coexists with masterful human ingenuity, where ancient traditions are celebrated alongside cutting-edge innovation, where you can spend the morning hiking a rugged mountain trail and the afternoon admiring priceless art in a world-class museum. It's this seamless fusion of history, culture, efficiency and nature that creates a travel experience unlike any other. It is a country that works in perfect harmony, a symphony of sights, sounds and experiences that stays with you forever. So, as we conclude this journey, I invite you to dream. Close your eyes and picture yourself in this alpine paradise. Are you standing on a peak, gazing at the Matterhorn? Are you wandering the cobbled streets of a medieval town? Or perhaps gliding across the serene waters of Lake Geneva? Are you savoring a piece of exquisite chocolate or dipping your bread into a pot of bubbling fondue? Switzerland offers 1,000 different adventures, 1,000 moments of pure joy. The only question that remains is, which one will you choose first? What place in Switzerland blew your mind the most, or which place do you want to visit first? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through some of Switzerland's wonders, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel adventures. Thanks for watching, and we will see you later.